Okay, so we're having a look at our almost finished product, little Blackout Mini H. So if you have a look in there, I've selected the NAS32 flight control board. We're now running the FreeSky D8R 2 Plus 8-channel telemetry receiver. We've got our little Bluetooth unit up here so that we can make our fine adjustments, and over here we've got our little Hobby King simple on-screen display. Now that plugs into your battery, so it just gives you battery and time, so that's about all it really does. So, and that's on screen. We've got our little camera. Now I've purchased a 2.8mm lens for it. Just the 3mm lens just seems to be too flat. You seem to get too much in, so it's a little bit hard to judge distances and so forth. So we've got the little Hobby King Blue Series 12 amp ESCs. Now they are flashed. Now you've seen how it looks like a big bunch of spaghetti, but you know, I don't really care what they look like. I make them work and I make them robust. Put some of the liquid insulation tape over there just in case we get some issues with it. We have got the printed circuit board in there that's got the LEDs on it, and of course we're running up top, we're running the immersion 600 milliwatt 5.8 gig transmitter for the Fat Sharks. Basically everything's good to go. You'll see here I've got this plugged in to the side of the telemetry here, and it doesn't actually do anything, so I'll just leave it there for the time being. And of course here is where you connect up your TX and your RX onto your NAS board that connects up to your Bluetooth there. So very compact, it all fits in, and it all fits in there nicely. And I'll put the top on it and I'll show you the radio. So I couldn't decide what radio to get. I couldn't decide whether I get the 9XR or the Tyrannus, and I wanted something similar to what I had. And you know, you get comfortable with your own radio. Anyway, this one's the new one out, so it's the 9XR Pro. If you can see that there. And yeah, well, she's got full telemetry, so turn it on. To the 9XR Pro. Gear up. So, and as you can see, it talks. You can see there we've got the NAS set up. I don't know whether you can see that in the light there, but that's the telemetry. So it's going to be a bit hard to sort of do this, but basically the same radio but with telemetry. So you'll notice here that, I'll try and get that out of the light there. You'll notice here that it's got the it's got A1 and A2. So that is in the side of your receiver. So over in here, well, you can see that in there, but over in the side of the receiver are two ports, A1 and A2, and you can get a module. I've ordered one. You can get a little module to plug in there, and it'll record your battery for you. So, and it's got your RSSI, or your radio signal strength indication there. So works really well. So I'll show you what that looks like. I'll be back in a tick and we'll get the battery set up. So here we are back, and you can see here we've got the NAS going, we've got the Bluetooth unit in there flickering away, the LEDs are all lit up. Of course, haven't got the transmitter on there, but basically you can see there we've got our RSSI, we've got a signal strength of 84 or 85 and 88, so that'll vary wherever you move it round to, and the further the machine gets away, the weaker the signal. So, and you've got alarm points in here, you can set it up. I think 45, I've got it set up for the first alarm, and then second alarm is at 42, where you really start losing your signal strength. So we're going to do some tests on that tomorrow, some range tests, weather permitting, and we'll see how we go. So basically she's an arm, and you'll see she's all armed in there, and So thank you. So basically we're kind of good to go. I have taken this outside and had a little flight with the stock PIDs. It's rock solid. So I don't think we'll be doing much adjusting with a Bluetooth unit. So yeah, that's the Mini Blackout, almost ready to go, ready to set the Mobius up on here on the little shock absorber support. Battery underneath, of course, and of course the section there where the transmitter, of course, and where you put the battery underneath. So yeah, going to be using these little 1.6 3 cells. They're 40C, and as you can see they're fairly thin, so they'll sit underneath, and we'll be good to go. So that's the finished product. That's what you're going to look like. That's what it's going to look like. That's the finished product, people. So stick the Mobius on, away we go.